we projecting?
I always cut it.
Exhibit
I
A.
cut to it.
Yeah, I'ma hit you up.
Listen,
You bum ass nigga. Why you got on those Uggs? I don't like it. I'm not gonna say anything.
He's an all-black ninja Ugg man right now. I don't know who he's turning into, but I'm heating him up right now.
You're missing a tooth.
I'm doing a movie. He's looking like a feminine ninja right now.
I can't talk to that.
Yo, I'm like, yo, this nigga got Uggs. Yo, you got crunch right now?
Yo, Cam, if he ever bothers you again, look at these Uggs right now. Don't you ever put pressure on anybody in my crew again when you wearing these Uggs. You got on Uggs. Cam, you see him? You see him? Cam, you see him? Don't play with me.
Cam, I dare you to ask Dad.
And his breath stink bad right now. Ask his girl how bad his breath stink right now. This nigga eating mayonnaise gum. I don't know what's going on. You got crunch.
What is he?
Yo, I'm killing him.
Okay, that's it.
But what happened was he had caught Cameron, and he teased Cameron like some shit. Like so, Cameron called me like, "Yo, you know, I came around. I mean, you know, I ran into Kevin. You know, he said some slick shit that was kind of funny." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, so you like being the big brother? You're like, okay,
Just
when
like
I see
that.
him, I'ma cook.
So I said, he knows you with me. I said, I got him next time I see him. And yo, it just so happened the next week, I hadn't seen Kevin in a while.
Right.
I'm walking through Barney's with my daughter. I got a dog I don't usually have out, Cookie, and he's in tight leotards with Uggs on. And I'm like, yo, you got on Uggs? And I'm like, yo, Cam, don't ever let this, like, I'm gonna show it to you. If you bring me my phone, I'm gonna show it to you.
Did you record this? You recorded this?
I posted it up. But you know, it's jokes and shit.
Yeah, right.
Like I went to a Jay-Z concert with my daughter.
Recently?
Not recently.
Yeah.
She was 15, so she's 20, about 10 years ago.
Right.
And you know, everyone was shocked to see me, but again, you know, to me, like that, the relationship I had with him was like, I would be like, yo, if I needed some tickets or some shit, I said he always gave me carte blanche, Jay, a gentleman.
Right.
So he made sure I was there. I walked through, you know, I'm there with my daughter and all that shit. And Emery started passing me some of that drink they got, and that shit got me too drunk.
Duce?
Yeah, Duce, I think he spiked that shit. I got way too drunk.
Right.
This nigga Kev had me in a chicken wing and all that shit. You know, I got it all on tape. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, I know Kev. We like,
Right.
he's like my little brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I guess he was mad over it.
The Uggs?
But I do have the Uggs, and I think because his
What
girl
color?
was there.
What color were they?
I'm gonna. They were all black with
Did
the
they have on
with
like
the fuzzies.
were they matching? They both
I'm
had
gonna
the Uggs
show
on?
you. Nah, the girl would look.
Oh, she didn't have the Uggs on.
I was like, why? And then like his breath was crazy. So I'm like, yo, your breath stink, right? And I'm like, ask your girl, right? I'm like, ask your girl right now to smell your breath. Like if you don't, I'm not even snapping. This shit is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, don't ever let your breath smell like this ever in life. Not even when you wake up, it shouldn't smell like that. You know what I mean? Like you don't even
Right.
smoke. So. Yeah, so I don't know, Kev, why you mad? Just post my shit up, you my nigga. What's up?
That's
you know what I
crazy.
mean? That's all. But
All right, I got you. Let's see. Turn your YouTube down, big
Super
dog.
quiet now. Yeah. Remember he was on top of things?
Turn your YouTube down, bro.
Hello?
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's good, man? I was just calling to tell you, man.
Yo, that last caller bodied you, bro. Yo,
Oh
pack it up.
yeah?
Go to sleep, man.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man.
That's what
Yeah,
you were
he
told
bodied
on
you, bro. Pack it
that's what
up,
you was
man.
told in the
Bump body you,
background
man.
for?
Yeah, body you, bro. Go to sleep, man. Fuck out of here.
All right, so yeah. All right. Let me continue.
yeah, I'm like, you know, for some reason, everyone always finds some little.
They waited in the background for a long time just to be able to say that. And you had you had two grown men that was in the background. One of them had a do-rag on. The other one had girl shorts on. And these niggas was in the background up late at night at 2:48 a.m. in the room with no hoes. And they waited in the background all of that time just to say that. And then one of them was like, let me tell you, because I wanted to bring him on camera. But because one of them called, and then he was like, hey, he here, right? Because he hurry up and called the guy in on the phone to come in the background, to come in and say, hey, you want to say something to him? I was like, all right, cool. I just sat there and I was looking at him. And they like, yeah, man, the last caller, he bodied you, man. Go to bed. I was like, nigga, y'all was sitting in the background waiting all that time in order to do that shit? One nigga got girl shorts on. The other nigga got a do-rag on. No holes in the background. Two roommates sitting in the back talking shit. Come on, man. My nigga. Don't ever call my show, nigga, with girl shorts on. Don't ever call my show with girl shorts on, my nigga. Sitting in there with a nigga at 3 a.m. with a do-rag on. Come on, man. And you niggas was sitting in the background for all of that time? Let me get back. Because, nigga, that was some crazy shit right there. And I actually screenshotted that shit. But because I love you niggas, and because I respect y'all and I'm a man of my word, meaning that, man, I should put you niggas up on a Summer Jam screen. But because I say I'm a man of my word and I'm not gonna put y'all on the Summer Jam screen unless you actually agree to be on the Summer Jam screen, I'm gonna let you niggas live. But nigga, I seen all of your thighs, nigga. At first I thought that was a fucking woman. I said, who is this woman with these thick thighs that's calling into my show? That's why I made sure that I stopped it in the middle of it in order to be able to get you popping. No, they was not in the dark. It was it was lights on. It was lights on. I said, who is this badass bitch that's calling into my show with her thighs out? And then when they answered the phone, he was like, hello? Hello? Shit, that's not a man. So, and then he showed himself. I said, oh, it's a light-skinned nigga. And then he called dark-skinned nigga in with the do-rag on. And then the do-rag nigga was the one that was speaking, and the light-skinned nigga was holding up the phone to his face. I said, look at these badass bitches in here calling into my show, talking shit. Yeah, the nigga was, seriously, the nigga was showing me his thighs, bro. Real talk. Y'all want to see the nigga thighs? I did. I won't show y'all his face, but I'll show you this nigga thighs. This nigga had thighs on. Yes, man, this nigga was thick in the thighs, and then he had another grown man in there, and these niggas was watching me on TV. Swear on everything, these niggas was watching me on TV, and this nigga had his thighs out.
Little bitch ass reason not to want to look out for things that don't cost $1. They just won't post my shit. So either way, Kanye will not post my shit. I don't know why. That's my nigga, that's my brother, but he will never post my shit. You ever seen him post my shit?
No.
I've asked. Like, don't think the conversation. All right, boom. Tiffany Haddish was in my spot in Burbank, right? And we, you know, she's the coolest to me. She will help. She will post. I love Tiffany Haddish. I don't care what nobody says about Tiffany Haddish. Right. And we done made music, wrote scripts, and she was in the spot. And I'm like, call Kev. So she FaceTimes Kev. And we talking, I'm like, yo, why you won't post my shit? He's like, yo, I'm not gonna post you with basketball shorts doing rock and roll. So I'm like, nigga, you watching me and you won't post it? So when I walked away, he thought I walked away. I see him going, get out of there, get out of there. He's telling her, I'm like, yo, what type of time you want? I don't know if he was joking, but it was like, he telling them to get out of there. So yeah, that's my man. And you know, they have their little ways or whatever it is. I don't feel a way. I still love them all when I see them. But you know, I don't know why they don't support.
But does it disappoint you?
Of course it does.
To see like, yo, the opportunities that I gave
This
out.
is what I want. Anyone that interviews Kev, and he'll say it, Dame put me in my first movie. Why you won't post this shit? You gotta ask those people.
Do you believe that?
Let me ask y'all a question, because I'm kind of objective about it. I don't know what their relationship is and none of that. Let me read these super chats, and then I'm gonna ask y'all my question. Blaze says, Dame did the work and had the connection. Jay just shut up and dribbled. Shout out to Blaze Skywalker. Dialect One says Dame Dash is a bitter old man that's so sad to watch. Billy Goat Gruff says 80. This is why NY don't like Harlem dudes. BK rule. That's why Brooklyn stays sticking a gun in Harlem mouth. We rock with Shy more than Harlem. Fact. Really? Wow. Bros Daisy Duke sent it up. All right, so here's my question to the chat. And to anybody that actually want to call in with a reasonable argument. Because I'm always open to a debate. Here's my question. Let's say, because I don't know the history between Kevin Hart and Dame Dash like that. So I got to go based off of speculation. He said that Dame put him in his first movie, Paper Soldiers or something, right? And okay, cool. Dope. Love it. Awesome. Here's my question. How long do you owe somebody a favor? Is it for life? Is it for life? Is it, you know, how many favors can you pull with a nigga? Right? That's my question. Because I know it's a lot of people are gonna be like, because I don't got a dog in the Kevin Hart fight. Now I'm a fight on a Jay-Z one because I don't believe that nobody put the nigga on. I think he put himself on. Because you can't be a partner with me, nigga, and then tell me that you put me on. That's bullshit. However, here's my thing. And let me read this super chat. Shout out to Five. Five says, much love, AD. Forgot to mention Dame paid in full too. I still would pay money to see you get that Dame interview, big bro. Nah, I'm good. I appreciate you, Five. Thank you for supporting the platform and holding me down, big dog. Here's my question. How long are you indebted to a nigga that put you on? If you the Kevin Hart. Said it depends on how big the favor, pay back what was given to you. How do you pay back what was given to you? What do you mean? You benefited off the fact that I was in it also, right? You made the movie. I didn't really get paid nothing, I'm assuming. I got visibility. You made money from it. Whatever, you made your movie company, cool. Everybody benefited. Like, I don't see Cube coming back and saying, hey man, Cat Williams, whatever, you need to do this, you need to do that. I don't understand that. Pay what back? What does he owe him? What is the number that he owe him? Pay what back?
That after that movie, that's what, like, Cat Williams calling him a plant. How realistic is that?
I don't know. I mean, he would do things like, for example, they had asked me to produce Soul Plane, and I got offended because I didn't like white people making money off making fun of us. So I was like, yo, you need to watch it.
No offense, like Kev, I've seen plenty of stuff that I fuck with, but Soul Plane, I could never feel comfortable sitting in a movie theater watching people laugh at
Us, yeah.
us. Like,
So and it's not us.
Ironically enough, I've never seen Soul Plane. Which I don't have an opinion either way, but I've never seen Soul Plane before.
just never.
He came through, was like, I'm doing Soul Plane. I'm like, you are? I just walked away from that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never do that. So, I wouldn't braid another man's hair on a billboard. Like, I wouldn't do that. I don't care if it's Will Ferrell. I don't care who it is.
Right.
So, because it'd just be joke. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So he has done things that I know I didn't raise him to do, but he has a different kind of comedy.
But okay,
I'm not judging
just
him.
being fair, I'm
I
sure
don't
there's
even
things
care.
that Richard Pryor did that you wouldn't do. Correct.
Yeah, but
Right.
like fuck Marlon Brando. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. I'm not doing a lot.
That's why see, listen, man, look, he keep wondering why he don't get no love or he don't get people that fuck with him or whatever like that. Man, this nigga burn every single fucking bridge that he can find, it seemed like. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like he burned it's always fuck this person or whatever, or so on and so forth, whatever. And that's cool on what you stand on. But then don't come back and say, man, I don't know why this person don't post me. I don't know why this don't happen. I don't know why this will happen. And he said it and he rehashed it, right? He replayed it. He wanted to put up the footage. He still got it in his phone. He wanted to hurry up and show Math High for the footage of what he said to Kev and all of this shit. Whatever. Cool. All right, dope. So then you want to sit there and say, but you won't repost my shit. You mean you using a platform in order to get visibility for some shit that was a long time ago, but then you say when men, man, I don't know, bro. Blaze says Kev don't owe Dame Ish. Zoe says the rule is favor for a favor. Doesn't matter the size. That was there when it counted. And we owe niggas shit now? This is crazy, bro. I don't know, man.
The shit he would do. So that's what they said. You know what I mean? So yeah,
See, they say I'm tripping. Maybe I'm off. They say I'm tripping. Let me tell you something, bro. This is why I roll solo dolo. This is why I don't ask nobody for no motherfucking thing. I will rather get it out the mud and do it myself than to ask anybody for a fucking favor. I have never asked anybody for a favor, ever. Everybody that I never did business with, I take care of them. I make sure I give them what they ask for. I compensate them. Whatever it is, if I don't want to fuck with you or I don't like your price or whatever, or you doing too much or you don't see the benefit in coming, then we just don't do it. And I'm cool and I'm all right with walking away. I don't feel like I need nobody, bro. Anybody that had never posted me, anybody that had never said something good to me or whatever, they did that out of the goodness of their heart. But I ain't never, ever asked nobody to do shit for me. Everything I got, I'ma earn it because I don't want nobody coming back to acting like they made me. Nigga, nah. You did that out of the goodness of your heart, dog, or you fuck with the platform or you fuck with what we was doing. Nah, man. That's why. I don't want nobody ever saying, man, nigga put you on. No, we was just organically collaborating, and that's how you discovered me. But let's be clear, nigga, ain't nobody put me on. I'm the one that set up my own shit. I incorporated my own self. I own 100% of myself. Don't nobody owe me nothing. I don't owe nobody else nothing. I'm rocking. That's why I don't do, because y'all niggas can't even agree on how it is that you supposed to pay a nigga back if he put you, like, what do you mean? If I put somebody on, right, I ain't never put nobody on, they went on to become successful or whatever, or start their own platform. I'll give you an example. Aaron, right? I fuck with Aaron, me and Aaron, when we started Fight Club, or not even Aaron, me, Aaron, and Brittany, they was just organically doing shit. I had already started Fight Club. And then Aaron came through and he was running that shit. A lot of people went off and they created their own platforms and stuff, right? They went off and they created their own platforms. They did their thing. Shout out to them. But here's the key. You ain't never heard me say no shit like, I put him on, or I put them on, or I put this person on. I ain't never did that shit in my life. We may have collabed together, we may have partnered together or anything like that. But I'm not going to sit here and say I'll put somebody on. They put their self on. They was in a position to benefit. I was in a position to capitalize. We came together. We got a lot of money together. They moved on and they did their thing. We did good business. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. And we ran it up. They did their thing. I did my thing. We all benefited from it. We keep it moving. But for me to sit here and be like, man, I put him on. No, he put his cell phone. He was in a position to win. And it wound up benefiting me. It benefited him. So I don't owe him nothing. He don't owe me nothing. I don't know how niggas be feeling like they got lifetime favors. Unless a nigga took care of your chick when you was in jail or they got you out of jail or some shit like that. How do people feel like somebody else got some hold on you for life? That shit is wild to me. I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. Oh man, it depends on how big the favor is. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? It depends on how big the favor is. This bro, let me tell you something, bro. The people that work for me I can't think of nobody that had never worked for me, even on content creation, Aaron and them included, that did not make six figures. Now, what you do on your own time afterwards, that's on you. And see, that's the shit that y'all don't pay attention to, right? Because whether you successful or you not, the opportunity was there. The opportunity was there. It's platforms that I was a part of, and we ran that shit the fuck up. But then, when I'm not at that platform no more, it may not be as successful. It don't mean that we didn't run that shit up and we didn't partner on some dope shit. What you wind up doing after me is on you. You look, I'm not gonna be nobody's backpack. You can't stand on my shoulders forever. Nigga, I work for myself. I take care of myself. I do my own thing. Dog, it's on y'all to go and do your own fucking thing. You do you now. Niggas can't keep hitting me up like, yo, Ton, I need the alley-oop. No, my nigga. I'm dribbling on a different court now. I'm going in a whole nother direction. What you mean? Niggas got a lot of money. I mean, six figures. In less than a year, niggas was running the fucking bag up. What you want me to do? Nigga, you got the visibility. You got the opportunities now. Whatever y'all doing, what y'all taking from it, that's on you. That's on you. I can't do nothing. I'm me. I'm one fucking person. That's all I got. Khalik says, ain't no time limit when it comes to real shit between real individuals. Respect first, always. Nah, fuck that. It is a time limit. It is a time limit. I don't owe you niggas nothing. Niggas be hitting you up and they owe 50. Man, fuck that shit. What you mean it ain't no time limit? Y'all niggas keep it real by yourself, bro. Y'all keep it real by yourself. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That's that hood shit, bro. What's up, big? What's up, King?
What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
What's the issue with Dame?
What do you
You
mean?
and Dame?
I don't know, Dame. I'm reacting to the content like everybody else. I just
Because
I don't agree with him.
you don't agree? No, because we wanted an interview with you and Dame. You say you done with that, and then now
I never asked for an interview.
no, we wanted one, and you saying you was gonna try to get that up, but now you saying nah,
Yeah,
you ain't.
I thought about it, and then I changed my mind. I said, nah, I don't align with it. I don't agree, bro. I don't think it would be a good interview.
Well, what I do agree is that he's not adaptable, but with the him owing favors, it's not a favor. If you my brother and I'm reposting your stuff on social media, you can't do the same.
What do you
It's not
mean?
the
There's
hated.
levels to this shit. What do you mean? I don't have to repost your stuff.
No, you
When did it become a requirement? As a matter of fact, me as an individual, I don't expect for nobody to repost my shit. I don't even ask nobody to repost my shit. If I'm a man and I talk all of this man shit and yo, a man and a king and he do this, what the fuck I need somebody to repost my shit for?
because to get visibility. We on social
I
media.
understand why you wanted to, but I have never asked anybody, nobody, to post my shit, to say, to do this, whatever. I've never asked anybody to do that shit for me.
Okay,
I would
so
rather get it 100% out of the mud because I don't want nobody to feel like they own. Don't come back to me feeling like you did something for me.
and that's nobody in your camp. Nobody in
Nobody.
your,
Unless that's your job. If your job is a social media manager and I tell you to post something because I'm paying you, then that's different. But I've never reached out to somebody just on some brotherly shit like, hey, fam, post my shit. I've never done that shit before, ever in my life.
I hear you. That's a different perspective. I thought if we friends, we brothers. I helped you out. I'm posting your social
If
media
I
stuff.
post it, it's out of love. But I personally never asked nobody to post my shit. And if somebody posts my shit, then they did that in their own doing. But I don't feel like I owe you nothing.
So it should be out of love.
No, it should be because that's what you want to do. But
Hmm.
I don't put no requirement. Don't nobody in the world owe me nothing. Nobody owes me nothing. Nobody. Zero. When did y'all get this entitlement shit from?
Nah, it wasn't no entitlement. It was just that he considered them as brothers, not as I owe you something. If I
No, I'm
see
talking to niggas in the chat. I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking to the people in the chat. When did people feel like why do y'all feel like somebody owe y'all something?
nobody owe us nothing, but if we consider ourselves as brothers and you're posting somebody else stuff on social media and you ain't posting mine and I'm your brother,
So now you niggas is watching to see what somebody else is getting in order to validate whether or not you should get reposted or not. That's weird to me. I don't know what them niggas' relationship is. I don't know why he posting them. They might have got paid to post that person. I don't care what nobody else is doing for somebody else. I'm not pocket watching to try to figure out how much this nigga making. I'm not trying to figure out, oh man, but you posted him before. You reposted they stuff. I don't give a fuck.
that's true.
Why am
I
I
agree.
checking to see and trying to equalize to see whether or not you looked out for him and why you shouldn't look out for me?
It's all on social media, so it's just like a question to yourself,
But I
like,
don't care what somebody is doing for somebody else. That's between them. And why you doing something for somebody looking to get something in return? If you gonna do it, then just do it.
I agree.
Man, I ain't never gonna get at a nigga and say, man, why you ain't post me? That shit is weak. That's wild. That is wild, bro. Y'all don't you don't think that that's wild?
Not really.
You want to be on camera?
Nah, not right now.
Okay, that's cool. You ain't got to be on camera, but that shit is wild, bro.
Nah, I don't think it's wild if we friends, especially coming up together. I don't think that's wild.
That's why I don't need no friends. Fuck a friend. I don't need no fucking friends. I got the people that work for me. I got my wife and I got my daughter. I don't need no fucking friends.
I
I
agree,
don't want
man.
no friends, nigga. I don't want no obligation to do something to you. If I do something, then I did it because I wanted to. And I ain't never asked a nigga to do something just on some GP shit. I don't even ask my own brothers to do no shit. We don't do that shit. We stand on our own too, all of us.
And
And
you don't care
we
if
just
they
show
do
love
it
to
or
each
not.
other. Huh?
And you don't care if they do it or not. No thought,
No.
no.
I don't check to see if my brother posted my shit or none of that. Even when my brother was working with me at my businesses and stuff like that, I paid him, and he don't owe me nothing, and I don't owe him nothing because I paid him, and then he came and performed the service based off of what I gave it to him.
I look at it like a win-win situation. It's a
Listen,
win-win.
cool, but that's cool. But don't sit here and feel like a nigga owe you nothing. Nobody owe nobody nothing, bro.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
I don't know how y'all keep on trying to require stuff from people. That's weird to me. Because y'all grown men talking about somebody should do something. Like, how you gonna put a requirement on another grown man?
Not should, but it's a thought. Like he's saying, he don't know why they not posting him, but they'll post everybody else. And I'm the first person that put you in your movie.
I'm not checking for nobody. I'm not checking to see what you're doing for nobody else. That's that jealousy spirit. That's that spirit, bro. That shit is toxic, man. I
No,
ain't
because you
never, no, in this content creation space, right? Kev was one of my best friends. When
yeah.
Kev did his collabs with other people, and I'm like, damn, that shit is dope, bro. Keep doing it or whatever. And he was rocking out with MTR and then he rocked out with the lead attorney and shit. That wasn't the type of relationship that me and him had. I didn't need him to bring me on his platform. You know what I'm saying? I never looked at him and said, hey man, why you that wasn't it. Anytime that we ever did any shit, it was on some G. When he would show up on the Beef Network, he would hit me up and say, hey, send a link. Hey, send a link. Send a link. I never hit him up like, hey man, you want to come on the show or do that? That wasn't what it was. Anytime that he showed up, anytime that he did what he did, anytime that we talked, it was on some G shit. But it was never on no requirement. And I hated when people was coming after him like, man, I can't believe Kev ain't show this or he ain't do that. It's like, man, you a grown fucking man. Stand on your own 2 feet.
I agree.
So I don't know, man. I'm in a different space. I
And
appreciate you, King.
wait, hold on. Kevin never disrespected you either, or said I don't rock with you in
Correct.
another city.
And
So
neither and if he did, then that would have just been between me and him. I wouldn't have said it publicly.
I appreciate that, Ando.
All right, big dog.
All right.
Let me see what we got here. Hold on. Zoe, what up? What up? What up?
Hey, what's good, man?
Chilling, chilling. What's the word?
Chilling. Now, I put the super chat for the to like more define it more clearly. That favor of a favor for a favor is the rule, but that doesn't necessarily translate well into business. So I think what you were saying just now is pretty much what I came up to say. It's like there's certain things you just don't put out there for everybody to hear because if it's gonna be some type of back and forth, then that's behind closed doors. Because for me, the way I operate, it's like if I ask you for a favor, it's not for everybody to see. It's for between me and you, so that you are comfortable enough to say no. If you
Correct.
want, if it's not for you to say no, and that's what makes it a favor, is that you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. But if it's business
I
involved
agree.
and I'm holding you accountable to the business part, it's like, well, my business isn't flourishing. I can't take that and hold you accountable for it. I
Right.
can't be salty with you because you not stepping up. I was asking you for a favor. I wasn't offering you a contract or a negotiation or something on that level. I'm asking you for a favor. Now
I
in
agree.
friendship, that shit works. It works in friendship because within friendship you can appreciate each other on the content of on the content of
I
your
don't even
friendship
ask my friends,
being there.
bro.
I
And
mean,
the reason that is because I just believe that stuff gets so convoluted, and that people feel like even in friendships, them shits turn sour a lot of times depending on what happens. So let's say, for example, somebody has been your friend for a while and you wind up becoming
okay,
successful. Like you know who it happened to a lot of times? It happened to athletes and NFL players and NBA players. The guy becomes successful. The other people be like, man, why you ain't put me on, man? You know what I'm saying? I got a business I want to start, and that business
yeah.
might be a trash fucking idea, but then that guy don't know how to say no because you feel entitled to his success because you knew him before he blew up. That shit not fair. That's not
There,
fair to put that requirement on him to come and save you or save the hood. Nigga, you a grown fucking man. Now that don't mean if he decide to do so, then he just doing it out of the goodness of his heart. But at the same time, I don't feel like he owe nobody nothing. And that's what make people like my man, what's Jay-Z's guy? Memphis Bleak. That's what make Bleak so dope. That's what make Tony Yayo so dope. It's because when they speak about that guy, they're like, man, Hove don't owe me nothing. Now
yeah, you don't
Hove
mean
put
nothing.
Bleak on. But Bleak be like, man, Hove is Hove. And if he don't never do nothing for me, man, I'm just appreciative of the fact that he around. He don't say that he owe me nothing. Yayo be like, man, listen, man, I'm traveling the world. I couldn't ask for nothing different. This is crazy. I would never turn on this guy. I would never feel like he owe me nothing. I would never put any kind of requirement on me. That's what make the difference between niggas like that and niggas that's running around talking about this person owe me. It's like, what you mean?
I mean, well, the thing is, the character traits of people that are that loyal do come into play because the favor is already implied. Like Jay is a good example because he said Bleak could be one hit away his whole career. As long as I'm alive, he a millionaire.
Yeah, but
And
that's
even if
just
I
out of
die, it's in
the
my
that's just
will.
out of
That,
the good that's the
but
goodness of his heart, but that don't mean that he owe
no,
him.
I'm identifying that. I'm not saying and you're right. Don't mean that. I'm identifying the fact that it's that the favor is already implied because he already identified the character trait of Bleak ahead of time. Like he knew how to rock with Bleak the same way 50 knew how to rock with Yayo versus Banks and Buck. Like you already have a rapport, a relationship with somebody that makes it specifically that you know you can rock with them in that way.
Yeah,
There's a I was gonna say I'm gonna leave after this. There's a story in The Richest Man in Babylon where this man who inherits like he gets like 70 gold pieces from the king or whatever,
yeah,
and then his sister is like, my husband wants to be this, my husband da da da, and she's asking for the favor for the husband,
yeah,
and the dude he doesn't know what to do with it. He's like, I don't want to disappoint my sister, and that's where the conflict of the favor comes in. It's like I do want to be there for my sister, but I don't necessarily understand that her husband is going to her husband is going to I don't know if he's gonna mess this up. He's gonna mess up the bat. He wants me to use my gold to invest in him, and maybe he's gonna be great. Maybe he's not. I don't know. But when he talked to a banker, he went to get advice. First important thing, he went to get advice from somebody who loans money to understand how to do a favor if he was going to. And the
Yeah.
guy gave him this advice. He said, ask your sister's husband if he knows, if he has the experience to do what is it you're asking him to do, and if he thinks it's worth 10 years of work for you, because that's what that gold means to you.
Yeah.
Does his work mean 10 years of gold for you? Because the gold that you got from the king, you're not going to see that again.
Yeah.
That means a certain thing to you. You'd have to work 10 years to make that gold by yourself, and you have it right now. Is it worth 10 years of work for you to be able to make that decision? And when people
Mm-hmm.
ask for favors, they don't consider what it took for the failures and the wins that it took for you to make to make what you asking of them, even if it's just time. And that's the boundary that gets messed up when it comes to trying to cross the business and the friendship, is that what worker is someone really willing to put in, and how grateful can they be, and how are you going to not left with the feeling of resentment towards somebody that you supposedly care about. I
I don't
wouldn't
have
want
no
to put myself
resentment
in that
towards
space.
nobody. Only kind of resentment that I could possibly have is if somebody do me dirty and do me wrong. That has nothing to do with whether or not they give me a favor. But I appreciate you. Thank you, Zoe.
Oh, no doubt.
Appreciate you. Let me see what we got. I got my dog Slimmy in the building. Always tapping in. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this popping. What up,
What
Slim?
up? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. What's the word?
Ah, man, I was just listening, man, and like I gotta be honest, man. I think Dame Dash is a very authentic person. I
Mm-hmm.
think very genuine, but I also know that's his downfall, man. He's too outspoken. Like he get himself in so much trouble. I don't understand the point to sharing a video where you was clowning somebody to show how cool y'all are if you want him to do a favor for you. Like, that don't that's not gonna make him help you.
No, but these dudes in the chat feel like, oh no, you should. Man, listen, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the way Kevin Hart progressed from those two movies, he might should the I mean, honestly, the most he really should do is just be like, oh yeah, Dame gave me my lead roles that really put me on. I can't really I can't really say what he should do beyond that because like
I
really,
didn't know that they.
I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
I don't either. I don't know how much of a favor that these people require. I
Yeah,
just don't understand it, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the most genuine thing I ever seen, like because it kind of directly affected the way I looked at somebody, and that's Scott Muscuddy. And
Who?
I'm Kid Cudi.
Oh yeah,
Kid
I got
Cudi.
you.
So he's from Cleveland.
Yeah,
Basically, what he did once he got on, he just wanted to reach back, and he was just like, "Who the hottest dude in Cleveland right now?" And he just wanted to put somebody. He just wanted to pay it forward. So he
yeah,
reached back, got Chip the Ripper.
yeah. I remember Chip.
Yeah,
That's something,
Chip
man.
was
My homeboy was trying to convince me Chip next, man. Chip next. I was like, man, y'all niggas is insane. I don't see it the way y'all niggas see it, but I remember Chip.
yeah, and like he reached back and he put Chip on.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, so does everybody have to do that?
Now
No,
here's the thing, though. Chip never
no,
blew up.
no. Well, he did, but on a lower tier than what Kid Cudi did.
He
Like
never
he,
blew up.
no, he not mainstream. No, 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 no.
Correct.
He's
So
still,
here's the thing. Now, if Chip come back and say, I don't know, man. I don't feel like nobody owe nobody or nothing. Like Cuddy did it out of the goodness of his heart.
yeah,
Chip had his opportunity. Now, if Chip would have exploded, could Cuddy come back and say, "Well, Chip owe me"? That's the fucked up part that we talking about right now. Because see, we never say the nigga owe you that didn't become successful. We always say, well, that guy owe me because he wanted to become. I thought you was doing it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah, that is a catch-22, man.
If Chip would have blew up, could Cuddy hold that over his head for the rest of his life and said, "Man, my nigga, you owe me"?
But yeah, I do gotta agree with you. Like, how long does this last?
That's
Like,
what
how
I'm
long?
asking. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Like,
When do the favors run out? Because
man,
niggas is married. They got their own families now. They got their own thing, businesses. You was winning.
yeah.
I was winning. When do the favors end?